Hello, hello, hello. Greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So, TF Nation is getting a bit close, isn't it? And I wanted to take some time today to do a video specifically about commissioning artwork. Now, this is framed within it's the run up to TF Nation, but it could be relevant at any time for your TF UK cons. If you go to, if you're not from this side of the world and you go to more TF cons and bot cons and stuff like that, I think this is going to be content that could be useful for all of these things, because commissioning artwork, I'm more of a comic book guy than I am a cartoon guy. So when we get the list of announcements of guests and stuff like that, they announce all these brilliant voice actors, but it doesn't really do anything for me. I don't really go and get in like a signature from a voice actor on a DVD or whatever else, or a picture of the character they play. It doesn't really kind of tickle my fancy as much, where I can see the merit in it and I can see, how much people enjoy it. It's just personally not for me. I like the comic books and I like the art. I'm a man of culture, you could say. So what really I like at TF Nation and the other conventions, when it's possible, is commissioning artwork. You can, when there's guests who are there who have drawn some of your favourite comics, you can approach them and ask them to draw a transformer for you, and you get to keep that piece of art forever, and it's unique and it's yours. How cool is that? That is just that is in its essence, it is beautiful. So we're gonna do a bit of a show of some of the stuff that I've had commissioned first, and then we'll get into the kind of like the weeds of it, and kind of like the how we get into it, etiquette and all that type of stuff. But first, I just wanted to do a bit of showing off. So this is one of the first ones I got commissioned. This is a cup from Nick Roach. Absolutely love Nick Roach's artwork, and love the kind of like Last Stand of the Wreckers look for cup, and the Saigar. I really love that. So that is kind of what I wanted to do. So I got that done. TF Nation, also from K Zama, who did a lot of the Optimus Prime comic book from IDW. She's also they've also done a lot of work for Marvel and 2000 AD, I believe, as well. And this is I asked them to do a kind of G2 version of Impactor, because I absolutely love Impactor. He's one of my favourites from back in the day. Really inspired, really kind of from when he was in the UK comic book originally, and it was just this character that was made up, and there was never a toy of him, so he was always this kind of white whale, this Moby Dick of a character, of a figure, because he was never a toy until he is now. We're swimming in them now. It was such an amazing time to be alive. But I wanted Kay to do a G2 version of Impactor, and so there he is, with lots of guns and pouches and bullets and stuff like that. So yeah, that was fantastic. Again, we've got from Nick Roach, we did this gal, Shadow Striker, who really like the kind of in Cyberverse, how she was kind of kept getting blown up and having to replace more and more body parts with bits that didn't really fit, so making this really kind of Frankenstein ish monster-esque kind of style to her. and I thought, you know, Nick could maybe be a really good artist to reflect that. So I got that done. I commissioned Nick to do the artwork. I then brought the artwork that Nick had done to John Paul Bove, who is also an excellent artist and an excellent inker colorist, who's done a lot of work on IDW, etc., and a lot of the did some of the reworkings for stuff for the Hache complete anthology of Transformer comics. So I asked him to do to color it for me, and yeah, so that is what they've done, combined together. So same story, really, for this one. This is Dinobot Slash. Wanted Nick to, so again, Nick Roach, and coloured by John Paul Bove. I wanted to see what Dinobot Slash would look like if she was in Maximum Dinobots, because they kind of gave us this extra Dinobot in Power of the Primes, and then they kind of just forgotten about it, which I do wish there was a bit of kind of like in the toys and in the fiction and stuff like that. There was a bit more continuity in that. When they give us, they go, right, we're actually going to create this new thing into Generation 1. I wish they'd stick to the guns and just make that a permanent change. But we are. So, yeah, Dinobot Slash, who is the 6th Dinobot, or 7th if you class paddles. And here we've got from Jack Lawrence, is my boy Ruckus. So I wanted to ask Jack to draw Ruckus in very kind of like a Captain America, I can do this all day kind of pose. So I know that that Ruckus was one of my the last G1 Transformers that I had as a child, you know, so it's always kind of had a special place in my collection, and I know that Jack's favourite character is also Ruckus, so I wanted to get Jack to draw him, and that is that. And then I have a sketch here by Andrew Wildman of Windblade. So yeah, I've got a coloured one somewhere, but I couldn't quite. Again, by John Paul Bove, I'd done a coloured. I'd coloured this one, but I'm not sure exactly where it is at the moment. Organising things. So yeah, that is kind of a brief selection of things that I've got commissioned. So yeah, we're run up into the convention, and the time is nigh, really, for this type of commission type of stuff. I apologise for not making this video sooner, because I believe Nick Roach's commissions are just about closed now. But Alex Milne, who will be at TF Nation, he's opening his commissions soon. I've not seen anything from Jack yet, Jack Lawrence, but I'm sure he might open up some commission slots soon. And again, Andrew Wildman is also at the convention. I'm not sure if he does early commissions, or if he's more of an approach at the convention to ask to do a sketch, because this is a sketch. This is like a full-on piece of art. There's a slight difference between getting a sketch and getting a full-on artist piece. But that's what I do. So this is like to look at people's social medias, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams, see if they have any information about commissions, the list of prices, the list, how to contact them, and that's what you do. So with Nick, he had a blogspot thing that you could type in and say, this is what I want, and for various different channels for different types. So most of the ones I have are like torsos. There's kind of, they have normally, but a lot of artists will have a price for just a headshot, the price for a torso, price for a full body, and then additional prices if you want extra characters and or large props to go with that piece. So I've always stuck to a pretty basic. There's a torso, not really anything kind of fancy or extra with it, because just focus on the character. Well, yeah, that is kind of, you've got to decide what you want, and it's just exciting. It's just exciting. You can commission this and get it done, and go to the convention and turn up, pay your money, get your art, have a nice little chit chat with the artist as well. They're always friendly and approachable. So, big things you need to bear in mind. Respect what manner of, they'll tell you how they want to be paid. So some people might be cash only, or some people might be digital only. Just be prepared. You're doing this in advance, so you've got plenty of time to plan that. Be patient. This is, I'd say, one of the top rules. Sometimes an artist will not have finished everything that they've said they've commissioned at the show, so they might be still working on art during the show, and so they might not have your piece ready for you if you turn up straight away. They might not finish the piece at the weekend, at the convention, and they might need to send it to you at a later date. I think with some of these, they've ended up being a month or so later. K-Timer, they sent the piece for Impactor all the way from Japan. They sent it to me, so it's no extra cost. So yeah, it's they will honour the commission, and because they are fans themselves, mostly of Transformers and of art and of doing things, and they really love the community. They the artists do tend to kind of oversubscribe the amount of commissions that they open up for. They overwork themselves because they want to give everyone an opportunity to have some art from them. So just be mindful, and don't be rude if they've not finished your piece yet, because you will get it eventually. And then you'll have it forever. I think that's something to be mindful for. Just advice, really. A nice bit of card folder or something like that. You know what size of picture you've commissioned. So a nice bit of card or something like that you can safely transport your art in, or nice big stiff back, cardboard envelope or something like that. Just make sure you've got one. A lot of people will have a little, you can hand it to you in a little, what they call file protector or something like that, a little bag, or but just make sure you've got something so you're not going to trash your art on your way home. That's a key point. But yeah, I think it's just an absolutely amazing part of the convention. It's something that really lights me up, and I think that's really all we've got to say about it. Just have fun, get some art that it's going to be yours forever, and be courteous and polite to the people who create it. So yeah, that's it. Like I say, you can get your art done. There might be colourists that will also offer services of colouring stuff for you. So they take a digital scan of the image, so you take away the artwork, and then they will maybe send you a colour print of it at a later date. So yeah, and that's really covered the kind of the guest artists. There are, if you look around the forge, there is also fan artists who are also amazing, who will also do commissions. So yeah, just keep your eye out and get some fantastic art at TFNATION. And I hope to see you all there. I'd like to say I'm open and friendly. I am friendly. I'm sometimes a little bit aloof because I don't really. I'm always surprised that people want to talk to me because I think I'm an awkward idiot. So I just get a bit aloof when people approach me and go, "Oh, I watch your channels." I'm like, "Why? Why are you watching my channel?" Yeah. But until next time, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. Because you deserve it. Let's go for a Fisto! Fisto!